Hit him with the freestyle, Fleet.
Back up in this thing once again.
Hey.
We are. I said, back up in this thing once again. We are. Hey. Prospective opinions back once again, and yeah. We not gonna stop it, we gonna do it again and again until it's over. But it ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna quit over. Ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna quit.
Hold up.
Yeah, looking good like we supposed to look.
Right.
Astros finna put a nothing in the books.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Prospective Bros, speaking what we speak, everything we know.
Hold up.
Well, I mean, sometimes we don't, but hey, we gon' tell you for sure when we figure it. Because this is the more and not the little bit shit.
Yeah.
The little bit.
Hold up.
Freestyles getting bigger.
So we're going to bring you into this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Yes, indeed. And it's your boy, Mr. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. It's your boy, Nick Nack, Patty Whack, and we in this bitch again, man.
Yeah, man. And it's your man, Fleetwood Black. You know what I'm saying? Mr. I Love Tacos and Tequila. Let's talk about it. Back up in this thing one more time. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And we're going to jump right into this thing. You know what time it is. It is Sports Now. You know what I'm talking about. Say that 3 times.
Sports now.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Okay. Whoa. That's like that. It
It's
just
not a
happened.
titty-tingling tongue twister.
And just to go ahead and show y'all what it is today. If you're not watching us on YouTube and subscribing, which you should, subscribe. Prospective Opinions on YouTube. We are repping them Astros today. Today is game 1 of the World Series, which we are gonna smash the Washington Nationals. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, I just want to say good job for making it Washington Nationals, and I hope you guys do a good job. Y'all just not gonna beat us. I don't think so. At least
I don't think so. At least. I know we gonna win. I'm not, I do believe we're gonna smash them.
Okay.
1 or 2 games, but I ain't just gonna go out jump off because it takes a great team to make it this far.
I feel
so. I ain't just gonna go out there and be like, nah, we finna whoop these niggas like all the time. It's gonna be some baseball playing going on out here.
I ain't gonna disrespect.
It's gonna be some good baseball playing, but at the end of the day, Washington, it's good to see you guys out here, man. But y'all gonna have to go on ahead and pack it on up, bro.
Yes, indeed.
We going for we done been here before.
Already. And I would like to shout out my Texans as well, man. We took an L this past Sunday, man. We took a fucking L, man.
Yeah, we took the L to the Colts.
And I was a little disturbed. I was disappointed about that shit. I didn't like it. Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I make my own words.
He was deterred.
I was deterred.
I was perturbed.
Yep, see, all that. You know what I'm talking about? 2 words mean the same damn thing. Fuck what you talking about.
And what's
you know
that
what
called?
I'm saying? Metaphor, that's what I call it.
Okay, metaphorically speaking, here we go.
Shit, hell yeah, they go metaphorically speaking on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, so I checked out something, man. It popped up on my phone, man, the other day, man. I had to get a little more detail into it. You know what I'm talking about? Because I heard my boy Michael Jordan. You know what I'm talking about? The greatest of all time, as they say. Even though Wilt Chamberlain is the nigga who scored 100 points. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Jordan is the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
When Wilt Chamberlain was playing, wasn't nobody good. Well, I'll take that back.
I'll take it back. We can't say that, bro.
It was some, but Wilt Chamberlain was so fucking dominant, bro. Like,
yeah, that nigga
out
was
of
dominant,
everybody,
bro. That nigga was dominant, bro. Yeah, but that nigga Mike came out making a statement talking about Steph Curry isn't a Hall of Famer yet. Now, it was a little crazy to me. So, you as people, I mean, we have our Gmail account, and we have our DM account, and we have all fucking accounts. You know what I'm talking about? So, what do y'all think about this? Make sure y'all hit us up, because I'm going to tell y'all my perspective on it right now, and Fleetwood can hit you with his. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I think Steph Curry is a Hall of Famer right now. Reason why I say that is because he has been dominant throughout his career. He has I'm not even going to say lift. He has elevated his game every year. This man has become a 3-point specialist. He can dribble through anybody and get to the lane. And he's not even a tall guy, man. This man is 6'3", 6'1", 6'3", something like that. So he's impeccable. He's averaged throughout his career 23.5 points a game, 6.6 assists, and 4.5 rebounds. He has won 3 championships.
Yeah.
And he's been an MVP.
I mean, yeah.
So my opinion, I think he's Hall of Famer right now.
Yeah,
That's me.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I believe in today's times. I believe that he is a Hall of Famer. As well.
And matter of fact,
to say that is to say that James Harden ain't one too.
Exactly. I mean, I'm gonna say that even though James Harden, I think honestly, I think James Harden to get that status if he get a ring. Now I'm not gonna say he don't have it right now, but I think it'll look even better if he got a ring.
It'll definitely look better if he got a ring.
My whole point to this is, and I would bring up, so if I was in the room with him when he made this statement, I'd been like, okay, so what about Dwayne Wade? That's what I would have said, because so are you trying to tell me that when Steph Curry's career ends, his career is not going to be as spectacular as Dwayne Wade's? Because Dwayne Wade is a hell of a fucking player. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm going to be real. I think Steph Curry is way better than Dwayne Wade. Now, and defensively, hell no. Dwayne Wade was an all-around player. He played good defense, and he had great offense. Steph Curry has great offense and okay defense. But his offense is fucking spectacular.
It's like
spectacular. So you got to think about that.
Phenomenal,
man.
But his defense is questionable at best. Harden could be a lot. He could be a lot better when it comes to defense, and he's getting better.
Yeah.
He's getting better. There was a time where wasn't shit going on. You can go and fly past him. He wasn't stopping a bitch ass thing, but he was gonna go fed on offense. But he's stopping that shit now. He will pick your ass real quick.
That nigga was not on his tippy toes. He was flat footed.
Yeah, he not tripping. He not tripping no more. He getting there. But you know, I would really just want to speak. I would ask him why. I would ask him why he feel like that. Is it because he hasn't achieved the things that you've achieved in the time you have, but he hasn't? You know, he's getting there. How could you?
I mean, he was great.
If he stopped playing right now, you don't feel like he could be nominated.
And then you know another thing I thought of when I read this, I'm gonna be real. I'm like, okay, so if he says this, then what does he think about himself as an owner? The reason why I say that is because Charlotte Bobcats ain't never had great talent except for Kemba Walker. Nigga, you done had multiple first round draft picks, bro.
Damn.
And you ain't brought nobody in. And Mike, I love you. I love your shoes, all that, bro. But for you to make a statement like this, nigga, there's so many ways niggas can come back at you at this, bro. Because if you feel this way, then it makes us want to question your judgment.
Saying you're not a Hall of Fame owner.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
even a place.
Yeah. Like,
they should have that, and you wouldn't be in it, is what he said.
Like, he wouldn't be close, bro.
He
wouldn't be close, bro.
You wouldn't even be an honorable mention,
close, bro. How are you the greatest player of all
God.
time, bro? And you don't have no players that want to fucking
with the
play
greatest
for you,
selling shoes, and you wouldn't be an honorable mention.
That kind of reminds me of
owner.
That kind of reminds me of college players, man. I've never understood it. I hope my daughter, my son, you know what I'm talking about, stay in city, stay in state. I'm going to be real with you. Why? Because I think you should represent your city, represent your state. I'm not saying it's good to get away from home. Because I think it is good to get away from, I think it is good to get away from home. But if you're a great player, like that's why I loved Ed Oliver when he played for University of Houston, because that nigga went to Westfield High School here in Houston. He knew he was going to be a first round draft pick. And he was like, I'm going to go to University of Houston and represent my city.
Straight like that.
I love that shit. I think players should be like that, because you got players that's out here in Houston and then they go to Kentucky because they're number one school for basketball, or they go to Duke, or they go to Texas, or they go wherever. Texas is cool. So if you go to Texas, I respect that, because Texas, you know, that's
trying to get in there. They're trying to get somewhere.
UT is what it is in Texas. And Texas A&M is too. I'm not gonna knock y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you're a Texas A&M alumni or a fan or a student, I ain't knocking y'all as well. But everybody knows it's UT where you technically really want to be at. But I think you should represent your city. I truly believe that. I think you should represent your city, man. If you know you good enough, and hell, even if you ain't good enough, fucking bring that team up. You know what I'm talking about? Go there if you a top 20 player in the country.
But what if your city ain't shit, and then you don't even have a team in your city, so you have to be forced to represent your state?
Then.
I can see that.
I can see that. Yeah. See, I can see that, bro.
City represent your state.
See, that's why I say I can see that. Then go to a place like UT. You know what I'm talking about?
Because you still repping for the state.
Yeah, exactly. Represent your state, but don't leave the state and go to some other fucking place, man. I'm not gonna say I don't respect it, because that's your career. You trying to build your career, but if you know you the shit, bro. If you know it, bro. Like Zion Williamson, Ed Oliver, man. My boy that played for Sacramento Kings, man. What is his name right now? He went to Side Lakes, man. Darren Fox. See, you know what I'm talking about? It's players like that, man. You know you the shit before you come out. Why the fuck you got to go to these big ass schools that already making money? Bring your city up. Darren Fox should have went to University of Houston, in my opinion.
Bray probably wasn't thinking like that in college though. They was probably just like, this is where it's at. Maybe, because a lot of people don't have that mentality. A lot of people don't have the represent for the city mentality. Oh, let's just say in that capacity. Maybe at the end of the day, they know they want to come back and play for the city and probably retire for the city like that. But when you're young and you're in college and you trying to get it, you trying to make it, they probably just see the opportunity.
And that's funny. And that's so funny because
and their parents do too, because they've been grooming them to.
I feel it, and I respect it. I'm not mad at the parents. I'm not mad at the players. And it's funny you even mentioned that. It's funny you mentioned that. Reason why I'm saying that is one of my dad's best friends growing up. I'm not gonna mention his name, but his son is DeAndre Jordan, and he now plays for the Brooklyn Nets. He now plays for the Brooklyn Nets. DeAndre Jordan. I grew up with him. Since I was a kid, man, small as hell, like 7 years old. I used to play with him all the time, man. We used to go to all these different parks around Houston, but man, he went to Episcopal High School in Houston, and he went all around. He's been. I'm not gonna say a journeyman because the majority of his time was with the Clippers, but now he's playing for the Brooklyn Nets. He wanted to come to Houston, and it's funny. He's making all this money and wants to come back to the city and play for the city. In my opinion, you should have played from the city to begin with.
Was it an option to begin with, though?
What? He was one of the best. He was one of the best centers in the country.
But that don't mean that they was gonna pick him up, as we said on one of our episodes. No, I mean the Rockets. I'm talking Rockets.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about. See, now the problem is the Rockets have Clint Capella. If the Rockets didn't have Clint Capella, or if the Rockets would have traded Clint Capella, where the rumors were saying they were trying to trade him, and the rumors were very loud. If they were really trying to trade him, I heard the next option for them to trade him, they were trying to get DeAndre Jordan because he was a free agent.
No, I mean from the beginning of his career.
Well, I'm talking about college. I'm not talking about NBA. I'm talking about college, the aspect of it. If DeAndre wanted to play for the city so bad, represent the city, he should have went to University of Houston. I'm speaking on college level because this is your opportunity. See, when you're in the NBA, you don't have an option to choose who you want to play for. If you get what I'm saying, when you're in the NBA, you get drafted. Then you get traded around if you decide to, or you're a free agent and you take the best option of money or wherever you really want to be truthful. When you're in college, you have the option to choose, and if you're a good ass player, you literally have the option to choose and whoever the fuck you want to play for.
So you would have preferred him to pick U of H and
that's just me because
have to build
that's
U of
how
H
I
up
feel
at the
about
time.
players. As me being a coach, me being a player, me watching players, I feel like you should want to represent your city. If you really love your city the way you say you do, you should want to represent it at some point in your life. And to be honest, the best point in your life, if you know you the shit, will be at that college level. Why? Because you're only going to be there maybe 1 or 2 years because you're going pro. So represent your city for that 1 or 2 years. Ed Oliver did it. Hell, he did it for 3 years because you have to play until your junior year to go pro in football.
What about if they have those schools in their city that don't get looked at like that? But they are.
Then represent your state. Okay. That's like I said. Then you go to the University of Texas, or you go to that Syracuse, or you go to that Duke. But see, Duke is
football, ain't?
Nah, but Duke is what is that? North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina. It was one of them. One of the Carolina states. You know what I'm talking about? So then you represent them at the best school in that state that you can. At least you represent your state.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how I see it. But I know you had your question, Fleetwood. Go ahead because
backwood ass city or some shit like that, and bumfuck USA. You gotta go represent that goddamn school right there.
Facts.
Bumfuck alumni. Somewhere
bumfuck alumni.
USA, you know what I'm saying? That'd be some bullshit. I wouldn't be playing for them either. I'd have to.
Man, I was
shine on them hoes.
Man, Fleetwood, while he getting this question together for y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I was in the Bahamas this past weekend, and it was a great weekend, man. It was a great weekend, and I got to hear some of these accents. I got to see some of these accents. I mean, not see. I got to hear some of these accents, man, and it's crazy because I couldn't imagine speaking like that in my wildest, drunkest nights. You know what I'm talking about? Like it would take practice to speak the way they speak. And I ain't disrespecting them. It's an interesting language. It's an interesting form of their English, if you get what I'm saying.
The boy can't see it. He can't see what it look like over there like this. Somebody sitting on the beach sipping Bahama Mamas or something like that. A little stew, a little curry.
It was actually stronger than that, man.
Yeah, it was because it's deep, but I'm not from there. I just practice a little bit, something like that. But so my question for the people would be this right here.
Well, we as the people are listening.
Yeah, if you all pay your monies to go to a sporting event, basketball, football, hockey, baseball, you pay your money to go see this event, got your seat. Should you be able to stand up in your seats and cheer your team? I asked this question because I am definitely a fan that's going to stand the fuck up and go hard for my team, right? Mm-hmm. But one day, we was at the Rockets game.
Okay.
All at the Rockets game. And this lady was behind me, and she was like, hey, you keep standing up and blocking my view? And I politely turned around and I said, hey, you at a sporting event? And she froze and she was like, but you right. And she was with two dudes, and the dudes looked and they just bust out laughing. And I'm thinking to myself, people really think that? Like, okay, so you here at the game, you don't think nobody we supposed to sit down and watch this shit? You could have did that shit at home. Nigga, we here, the energy is electric in this building right here. Facts. And when they do shit, you supposed to stand up and go hard. Now, I ain't stand up the whole damn game, but when they do something like somebody dunking on somebody or somebody, you gonna get up out your seat. You gonna jump up.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
That nigga. Ooh.
Why did they create the wave?
See all that, all of that.
All that they standing up waving. It's not a sit down wave. It's not a wave. What is that? I'm a firm believer, but I've been told when I speak to people that doing that is rude. You're not supposed to do that.
I don't think so, man, because sometimes you can't control your body, and that's just me. And I ain't trying to cut you off.
No, real shit. No,
I'm not trying to cut you off at all. I think it's crazy because honestly, I can be at home, bro,
and do the same thing. Get fired up.
I just burped. I apologize. I can be at home, man. I can literally be at home and be watching something. I can see somebody get crossed or somebody make a spectacular Odell Beckham or DeAndre Jordan type catch.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get out my seat. Oh, shit. Ooh. No, he didn't do that.
Yeah.
Like nigga, I'm gonna run around the house. If you catch a touchdown or you dunk on a nigga and I support that team, I'm gonna get lit. Especially if it's a tight game and you on pins and nails and you biting your motherfucking nails and shit.
Stressful game.
What them stressful games?
That D-hop catch out there.
And some crazy shit happened. Some spectacular shit that you didn't see about to happen.
That's not gonna keep you in your seat. That's gonna make you stand.
That's gonna make you stand the fuck. That's gonna make you want to run on the goddamn field.
Yeah, you out there, you represent. So I really couldn't fathom the comment when she said it.
That's interesting, but I can see the other side of it though, because you got some people that pay for them seats just because they got the money to do so, and they go to the games because they want to support, but they want to sit the whole time, or they could just be high and they don't want to stand up, regardless of the reason.
Yeah, either.
Don't get mad at me because I paid for better seats in front of you and I'm standing up because I'm hyped about something. Don't get mad at me because I might not stand the whole damn time. Now if I do stand the whole damn time, that's on you. That's on you because you pay for the seats behind me. To be real, these are paid for seats. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing. I mean, it ain't even. It ain't honestly ain't even rude. It ain't even rude. Hell, the majority of the time, if you go to the Texans game or you go to the Rockets game during a timeout or during a play, you gonna see the mascot coming over with a sign talking about get loud or stand up or do something. They gonna have something, so you gonna have to like it's like a concert. When they tell you wave your hands from side to side, you gonna have to.
You ain't doing that shit sitting down.
Yeah, you gonna have to interact in some kind of way. They gonna make you. They want you rowdy. They want. In fact, that's what the name of them at the Texans, right?
Yeah,
what is
the rowdy, the ones that be out there kicking it,
the rowdy crew?
Yeah.
They be on the whole side.
Shout out to y'all, man. I'm trying to get down with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And y'all at the Rockets games that be doing the same shit. The whole rowdy crew that be turned up. Face paint. I paint my face. I do all that shit, yo.
About right.
I'm with it.
About right.
I'm all the way with
it. So they have all that stuff, man. It's crazy.
Stand the fuck up, people, and support your team.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like it, stay at home.
Facts.
Are they mad now? Somebody gonna be mad now. Y'all don't hear me. I said if you don't like it, stay at home. Or as he said, buy better seats or get a skybox. Something like that, you know.
Bomb. That just happened. Shots fired. We just let you know what it was that quick. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the emoji right there.
We just let you know what it was that quick. And
that's my
so
shit.
you guys know, just so you guys know, on a people for people.
People for people.
People for people.
People for people.
Already. So my person for today, you know what I'm talking about. Her name is Jennifer Nicole, and she is a certified retail Tabashian.
If that's a word, we can work with it.
I don't know the goddamn word.
Yeah, look.
Y'all know I can barely read from half time to time.
Look, don't even worry about the word. For what he's telling you all, she's got them sticks.
Exactly. That's all you need to know.
She got them cigars.
That's all you know. So I want to shout her out, man. I want to shout out Jennifer. You know what I'm talking about. Why? Because we are going to have her on Prospective Opinions doing an interview with her, and she's going to be telling us her story, her views, everything. You know what I'm talking about? Bomb, just like that. So get excited. Make sure you represent. Make sure you check out that episode.
All you cats out there, man, that like smoking cigars. All you ladies out there that like smoking cigars, man, this should be pretty interesting when it go down. It should be pretty live. I do enjoy a good cigar.
Yes,
every
he does.
now and again.
Yes, he does.
I'm sitting on quite a few of them myself. I do enjoy them.
I told her that.
It's a rarity, but I like it.
Already.
Yeah, it goes down.
So do you have a person for person?
Yeah, I do. I have a person. I have persons for everybody who
Fleetwood
follows
always
us.
has persons.
Yes, everyone who follows us and who supports us. You all are my people for people right now.
I feel that.
One of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all immensely. Tell a friend to tell two friends. Let's keep this party going. Y'all are all my people for people. You feel me? Already. Shaking dice in this motherfucker.
Yes, indeed.
Somebody got to go to the casino.
Man, I done lost too much money in the past 4 weeks, man.
Somebody don't need to go to the casino.
Somebody does not need to go to the casino. I done lost too much money in the past 2 weeks, man. I went to Las Vegas. I went to the Bahamas. I lost money in both locations. And that don't mean I lost money completely. That mean I won some money and then lost that money and then lost some more of mine. So
I mean he took a L. I didn't spend a hot dollar on the casinos out there when we was in Vegas, man. Like, I got to tell y'all something. I will go to the casino, but I do not like to gamble. Yeah. I do not like to lose $20, and I'm pretty much like,
man,
fuck this shit.
Speaking of that, I mean,
shop.
we about to get in our segment of news. You know what I'm talking about, perspective news. You know what I'm talking about. We giving you the news with our perspective. But I got a question real quick. So, and it just popped up in my head. So I'm curious to just spit it out there.
Get them.
Should you feel obligated when you go out of town to buy everybody in your family a goddamn gift of where you went? I mean, I know some people be thinking about this. Yeah, bro, because you know some people be thinking. I mean, you might have one or two family members be like, okay, can you bring something back from that location? Do you feel obligated? Do you feel obligated? Like, should you feel obligated to buy something for everybody in your fucking family?
I don't think that you should, but for all of you out there that's listening to this, Prospective Opinions Houston at gmail.com. Perspective Opinions on IG, on Twitter.
Please hit us up and answer that question for me.
YouTube.
Because I do all the time.
Oh,
and sometimes I be like, man,
that's amazing.
Why am I doing this shit?
Yeah, but look, oh man,
I done already lost all this goddamn money at the casino, and then I gotta buy gifts for motherfuckers too.
I do not all the time. Okay, I will, but I do not all the time. I do not feel obligated to have to do it all the time. It's just not. It's just because I don't want that burden. You know, I can see if I was out balling out of control or something like that, then it wouldn't be so much of it. But what if you ain't got no funds like that? You just, you out there enjoying yourself, and then you look up like, damn, I gotta buy like 13 souvenirs real quick. Yeah, truth be told, you can still get them for the low. You catch them at the right spot. You know, like in Vegas, they got like 5 shirts for $9 and stuff like that. If you catch them like that, then yeah. But I mean, I just don't feel like.
I'm gonna mention.
You have to be obligated to do it though.
I'm gonna mention this. Ain't nowhere the hell in Vegas you can get 5 shirts for $9, people. So don't listen to them. Do not go to Vegas. Think you can get 5 shirts for $9.
Okay. Well, let me bust this bubble real quick. Right there by Fat Burger, sir.
I know what you talking about. Them ain't five shirts for $9, bro.
What that shit say then?
Hold on, bro. This like $1.75 each. Nigga, you tripping?
They ain't tripping. I'm telling you, I will see. Okay, now y'all gonna make it. When you go to Galveston, when you go to
when you go to Galveston, he thinking about that new episode already.
I'm finna yeah, you're damn right. No, when you go to Las Vegas and y'all walk over there like y'all finna go to Fat Burger, look at them stores right next to it, that assortment of stores, and read the sign. Prospective
it is. I think it's like 2 stores right there, and then it's a tattoo shop right there too.
All of them. Look at the prices of they shirts, man. They cheap.
Yeah, they is cheap. I don't know if they 5 for $9, but I know he correct. They is cheap though. I just don't know the price. He could be right. I could be fucking with him right now, y'all. But in our Prospective news, the first thing I wanted to bring up, I know you guys probably have seen it. You might not have seen it, but there was a tremendous incident, and I want to know what you would have done. You know what I'm talking about, man. There was mall security guards restraining a pregnant woman and forced her to lay on her stomach.
Bruh. And
there was a video cell phone. Somebody shooting this on their cell phone recorded the whole thing. She's literally trying to kick the security guards off. And she's 8 months pregnant. She's 2 weeks away from her due date. 2 weeks away from her due date. They're trying to make her get on her stomach. Now, let me tell you the backline story. Yeah, the backline story of this. So her daughter was with a group of kids. Now, I've never heard of this before, but it's called a shopping party. This is what they do for birthdays now. I guess what girls do. They was out shopping for one of the girls' birthdays. Now, her daughter was a part of that group. Now, they ended up deciding to jump her daughter. Her daughter ended up getting jumped by the other girls. Now, her daughter was the one that ended up getting held by security. So security's holding her. She called her mom. Her mom comes, and they say she needs to let her daughter go. So the security was not going to do that. And she got into it with security. Security ended up making her get on the ground.
Shit, y'all got to see the video. It's like,
yeah, you got to see the video. It's crazy because she's screaming and security screaming at her, talking about to get on her stomach. And they talking about
on the other arm. It's like you know, it almost looked like they're trying to pull her every which way, you know what I'm saying? Then they gonna want them talking about turn over on your stomach, but you could clearly see she's 9 months pregnant.
You can clearly see this woman's pregnant, and they talking about they didn't know she was pregnant, man.
And then somebody recorded.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that, my nigga. This woman is 2 weeks away from her due date, nigga. Ain't no woman in America 2 weeks away from their due date, and you can't tell she's visibly pregnant.
Yeah,
bro.
Man. You could look at it in just the footage and see it, bro. Like they were right there. So you know what I'm saying?
Hell no, bro.
I don't really
like I'd have jumped in, bro, and these niggas would have got two pieces, bro.
Really
They'd have got the biscuit with the honey on top of it, nigga. You'd have got all these hands, nigga. That's bullshit, bro. That's I'm about to have this woman have an emergency C-section and shit, dog.
Them mall cops, boy. They just mall cops, bro. They would have got the business, bro. Y'all niggas is not even real cops, bro. Y'all mall cops. Y'all doing the most out there in Wisconsin. That's probably why didn't nobody help this young lady, because they was in Wisconsin, bro.
That's crazy.
Is it talking shit if it's true?
No,
I don't know, because I don't feel like that shit could have went down in like a vast area, some area where it's known to go down with it being like that. But you know, I could be wrong, because today, looking at the shit that go on the news and what people be letting ride, you know, it's different, man. But that, even just watching this right here, Mayfair Mall in Wauwatosa.
That sounds like Hawaii and shit.
Wauwatosa. What is the population of Wauwatosa?
Crazy as shit. Wow. It's just ridiculous, man. When I seen this shit, I was tripping out, bro. She trying to kick these motherfucking people off her, man.
Man, it's crazy.
But yeah, y'all sip on that and think about that, man. Like. And it's sad to say, bro, but it makes you just think sometimes, like, man, is the world really going to hell in a handbasket, bro?
Man, what kind of handbasket would it be, bro? Is it wicker? Are all handbaskets wicker?
Nah, bro.
Is it a knitted handbasket?
I'm thinking bamboo, bro. Like it's some bullshit.
Does it have flames painted on it? It's a hell basket.
It's stitched on it.
Damn, dog. You know what would be? It would be better if it was like a metal basket, because the closer we got to hell, the hotter the basket would be.
Man, that'd be fucked up.
You know, and then you just have to take that shit,
because
the
if
basket
it's bamboo or wicker, bro. If it's bamboo or wicker and it's burning, bro, you just gonna fall through. You just gonna fall through. You
put us in a metal basket or whomsoever is going to hell in this handbasket.
On a more humorous note of this, though, we have another story out of Prospective News, man. And, where is it? Oh, here it is, right here, man. So,
I'm gonna
give y'all the jump of it, and then I'm gonna give you the background. I'll let Fleetwood give y'all the background.
First of all, shout out to Mississippi. Now it goes down in MISS, ISSIPPI. Hold up, got fam out there. Shout out to my fam bam out there in Mississippi.
Already. Yes, we do. Yeah, ain't tested.
Yeah, all them, man. You know
already.
So, hey,
you
listen.
Right.
This is Jackson, Hattiesburg, everywhere. What's going down in Mississippi? But this one right here is just a little different.
Yes, it is. It is, man. So check this out, man. So a teacher held a twerking contest in the classroom and paid each participant $25. That shit crazy.
And they
man.
was in high school busting it open too, man.
You need to see the video. You need to see the video.
Not for
crazy,
nothing,
bro.
Not for nothing. This was in chemistry class, so I don't really understand what twerking has to do with chemistry.
Well, you know, chemistry could have some formulas for rhythm in it. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Because we can't equate none of this to the periodic scale of elements, bro.
Nah,
like,
bro, you can't.
I don't think TW would be on the scale and it would be twerking. It's not any of that would be there. This is different, bro. And the fact that you paying $25 per participant, what is that saying, bro? Like, what was in the teacher's mind? Like, is this like a little makeshift strip club to you, but they ain't taking clothes off? Like, where was he mentally to be paying $25?
I don't know, bro.
This is crazy. Y'all got to see the video of this too, bro. Like, it was out of control. Let me tell you, Leland High School, bruh. If I was in high school at this time and that happened, now I ain't gonna lie, I would have enjoyed myself being in the class where the teacher told them that $25.
Especially if it's a young little chick up in there that I'm trying to look at.
Yeah,
what? If she start twerking for that $25? Oh, I'm watching. I'm gonna be right behind her.
What?
Hey, shake that thing, then. Hold up.
I got a cookie for you, bitch. I got it from the lunch hall.
I'm gonna crumble it up and throw it in the air like dollar bills.
You get some cookie, man. I be back there going hard, bro.
Tater tots and shit, nigga. You know they give you the tater tots, nigga.
Oh my God, man. The burrito. I had this burrito for later. She can have all of it.
But the sad part about this, man, no charges have been put up against, at least at this moment, man.
Oh, it's gonna go down.
And the school administrative has not done anything to this teacher as of yet, and they have seen the video. The school administration have seen the video, and they haven't done anything about it yet to this point, which is a little crazy.
Man, look, bruh, he got paid administrative leave. Place on administrative leave. But I'll tell you what, as a parent, it would be consequences and repercussions.
Yeah, bro. As a parent, bro, because if I got a daughter, and I have a daughter.
I know you did this, and then not only that, but if my daughter participated,
I'm whooping her ass too.
Yeah, and then you got $25 from this person. Yeah, now see,
and they got to
first of all, we're gonna have to have a whole nother conversation about life off top. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Second, this teacher and I are gonna have another conversation about life off top. You know what I'm saying? Because, bruh, you tripping, bruh. You know what I'm saying? As a teacher, like, I would just really want to understand what your mental. First of all, I wouldn't give a fuck what your mental process was. But after we had our misunderstanding,
what did you get out of that?
Right.
That's what I'm gonna want to know.
After
nigga.
we had our misunderstanding,
that's gonna let me know. That's
want to know. But first, you're gonna have to understand this part
bro.
right here.
Yeah, bro.
You're gonna have to get this part. Once we get past this part, we can get to this part right here. Because that's one of them. I'm not really trying to do too much talking to you on that level right there.
It's like one of them old school ass whoopings when your daddy whoop you. You know what I'm talking about? And he want to talk to you first, but you gonna get this ass whooping afterwards. Like, I just need to know where your head was at in that situation before I fuck you up. You know what I'm talking about?
But the fuck up is coming.
Yeah, the fuck up is coming.
That's
like,
inevitable.
It's inevitable, nigga. What?
The fuck up's right here already. I just need to understand this part.
Talk to him, please.
Only for me, I'm shooting first and then I'm asking questions.
Talk to him, Black.
I'm gonna shoot then ask. I'm not gonna ask and shoot because the fuck up was there once I heard it happen, and that's one of them fucked ups where you involve my kids, so I really can't talk to you just yet. Well, once it happens, then we can talk about it over the tequila shots I'm gonna take while I'm whooping your ass and a couple of tacos after I worked up my shit. I could be eating these tacos while he talking fucked up later.
It'll be some crazy shit, man.
Oh man, that's the craziest one right there. That
is the craziest one, man.
That's ignorant, man.
So y'all opinions about that, man. Y'all are y'all own pros at y'all Prospective. Our fans, you know what I'm talking about. Our listeners, you know what I'm talking about. Prospective Opinions Houston at gmail.com. Let us know what you think about these stories.
Yeah, man.
We have one last story for you for the day. And this is another interesting one.
On the news.
Yeah, man. This one has probably been on the news. I actually didn't even pull this one up yet. So let me go ahead and pull it up now.
Give them the gist of it. See. This the one with the young man who got pulled over in his car for having an air freshener hanging from the window. I need y'all to soak that up because that's what happened. The young man got pulled over. First of all, he said the lawman was following him for a good 10, 15 minutes, just following him. And I'm pretty sure there's been plenty of us that have been in that situation where we see the law following us. We could turn, that boy gonna turn too like you see it. Okay. So you know it.
Now we got the location. We got all the information. There we
Oxford
go right
Hills,
there.
Minnesota.
Man. Yes, indeed.
The boy got pulled over.
That's Minnesota?
MD. Yes, Maryland. Yeah, my bad, Maryland. Yeah, Maryland. Yeah, man. He got pulled over for having a black ice, man. That's the smell he had. The black ice tree hanging from his rearview mirror. And the law, shit is that? And he recorded it. And the lawman said, you hear the lawman clearly say he pulled him over because he had
an air freshener hanging bro, from the rearview mirror. And the funny thing was, the nigga was smart enough. This is what I love about this story. I actually love this story, and I'm gonna let Fleetwood actually break it down to y'all. But I love this story because the fact that this man saw this cop following him. He said the cop was following him for about 10 to 15 minutes before he even pulled him over. So he already had started recording. Just in case something happened.
Just in case it happened.
Exactly. So I love that he was knowledgeable enough to recognize, because some people be driving and they're not conscious to their surroundings.
Yeah.
He was conscious enough to recognize this cop was following him, and he was like, man, I have to take action just in case something happens.
Yeah, just in case. Because he knew it was going to happen. Nah, not just in case, because he knew it was going to happen. See, when you see stuff like that, you know you're going to get pulled over. It's just when are they going to do it? So he was already ready. You got to stay vigilant out there, people, man. Stay alert, stay alive. That's what we should say. And so, so now he gets pulled over. Y'all should watch this video as well. Yeah. You hear the lawman saying that he pulled him over for the air freshener, right? That is mistake number one. I know you can't. That hell no. Okay.
Big fact.
Then he asked the young man, because the young man sat there with his hands at 10 and 2 on the steering wheel. He asked him for his insurance, everything. He told him it was in the, did he mind getting it out the glove box?
Yeah, he was very respectful, man. This guy was very respectful.
But the cop, he just relax, man. I see, I've been talking to you. Your hands are still on the steering wheel at 10 and 2. You can take your hands off the wheel. He was like, no, sir, I'm actually pretty relaxed right now. I keep my hands at 10 and 2 when I'm relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then the law, I guess he didn't really too much like that answer, so he asked him to get out the car.
Yeah, he made the nigga get out the car, bro. Oh, ass nigga, bro.
He asked him to get out the car. Young man get out the car, he get his phone. He's like, but mind you, he asked this when he asked him what he pulled him over for, and he told him about that. The cop started in asking him, does he smoke marijuana? Yeah, the dude said, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I never have.
Yes, man.
He asked him, I think he said about 10
times.
Yeah, 10
yes,
times.
Bro. He asked that nigga like 10 times, bro. Like, have you, first off, he asked the nigga, do you smoke marijuana? He said no. He says, have you ever smoked marijuana? This guy said no. So after that, nigga, you should have never asked any other question, but yet you kept asking,
He kept asking him. So if you got a joint in the car, just let me know. Do you have any drugs? Do you have any cocaine? Anything like that?
Any guns in the car? Yeah, he was like, any guns in the car?
I don't have any of that, man. I don't do any of that. Do you mind taking a field sobriety test? No, why would I have to do that? I don't, no. Can I search your car? No.
But the guy didn't say that though. This JP saying that. Like the guy actually was.
He asked him about searching his car. And when he asked him about searching his car, the dude said no. The young man, his name's Kearns.
Yeah.
Ricardo Kearns. Ricardo said no when he asked him to search the car, which was rightfully so, because you don't have any of that. You don't have a 30. Now, when he asked him about the field sobriety test, he did go for that. Me, on the other hand, I would have been like, no, sir, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing none of that. Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Facts.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't on none of that. I'm not doing that. Go ahead and call your supervisor, because this is a little bit out of hand right here. I told you I don't do it. If you have an issue with my air freshener, then that's what it is. I don't know what this weed thing you talking about is. You can drop that. And that's pretty much how I do speak to police officers, because that's not disrespectful. You just drop that part right there. That ain't what it is. But he was very, very, very on point, had that phone and handy in the things that he said. So basically what's going to happen is they're going to be suing
he got a lawyer.
The DC police. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I believe that they're going to win, because, I mean, it's all on the phone.
Yeah, he got the whole footage,
He got everything
on
the phone.
He got the entire footage, man.
Look, he said he had to wait for 20 minutes. He had to wait 10 minutes for him to go run him. Come back. He went back to the car. He said 10 more minutes. When he comes to the car, he gives him his stuff, tell him he only going to give him a warning for the day. And as he's getting in his car, he was like, man, because if you had a joint, man, all you would have had to do was just say you had it. I'm not trying to mess with you over a joint. So it's like, bro, why you still fishing? You just did all of this to this young man right now, and still the last words you want to talk to this dude about is some weed, bro. Come on, stop, man. If he did have weed, right, which he didn't, if he did have weed, at the end of that conversation, for you to end it like that, bro, you really are saying that if he would have been, like, he gonna turn around and be like, well, you know what, man, after all of this, yeah, bro, I mean, man, I did have a joint. Nigga, you going straight to jail. If a nigga would have did that, you going straight to jail, nigga.
You going to jail, bro.
First of all, you going to jail for more reasons than one, bro. You going to jail for lying. You going to jail for wasting all of this time right here just to say you did have it. You going to jail. So it's just like, okay. And then the to come to find out, the cop has been transferred to 3 different locations. This is like his 3rd different location. I forgot. It was a short amount of time in between this right here. So I'd like to believe that he's gonna win this. I hope he wins this. I really do. Because this laws like that give the good laws a bad name. It's police like that. Officer Dickhead. It's going to be his name. He does have a name. Y'all look at the video. That's all I'm going to say about that part right there. Yeah, but good job for you, man. Good job for you, Ricardo. Ricardo Kearns, man. Good job for holding it down. Hey, man, stay alert, stay alive, man. Stay vigilant out there, man. We need to. They can't tell you can't record it.
Facts.
Know that.
Facts.
They can't tell you can't record it. They got a recording device on them. They supposed to. You can record it too. Please believe it. That part.
Facts.
So,
Facts. And that is our Prospective news. You know what I'm talking about? We just giving it to you in our perspectives. All
please
listeners, like I said before, please check us out. Give us y'all opinions of these stories. Prospective Opinions Houston at gmail.com. You know what I'm talking about? Now we about to jump into a day in
movies and music.
Yeah, movies and music. I apologize. I almost stuttered with it. A day in movies and music. We're going to try this episode and see if it works. And I love movies.
And I love music.
Oh, shit. We got it to work.
And movies. This nigga. It's going to limit it to me to one. I love them both, goddammit.
Yeah, I love them both, too. Yeah. So we're going to jump into it. Go ahead, Fleet. You can start it off. Start it off, man.
Hold on. Well, let me go and pull it up. I ain't going to lie to hey, man, that Gucci just dropped. That Goo-Wop. And I'm going to go ahead and say, well, you know, I mean, I fuck with Gucci. So to me, it's still dope. Now, I have a tendency, depending on the album, I listen to it a good 2-3 times just to soak it up, and then I'll start making my assessments of was it better than certain albums. You just know from the get go though, like, oh, this is way better than that. This is
yeah. But see, when I see Gucci, and I ain't trying to interrupt you, when I see Gucci, man, the only thing I think of, bro, is Drop Top WAP.
Which was dope.
Yes, man. Like, if he ain't got an album that can compete with it, bro, I'd be like, man, I'm not gonna listen to this long.
Mr. Davis was dope too, bro.
Yeah, see, it was, but I don't think that was better than Drop Top WAP. That's the problem, bro. Like I'm sorry, but me as a listener to music, when I want to see niggas elevate their game, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm not saying Gucci ain't elevated his game, but he's elevated his life, if you get what I'm talking about.
Oh, very much so.
He's elevated his life, but I need that nigga to elevate his game on his music. And his music that he coming out with is good too. But I need some shit that's better than Drop Top WAP, bro.
And it's called Woptober 2, just by the way. Just so for you guys that don't know, it's called Woptober 2. Check that out. That's it. I really been on my Busta Rhymes shit too though. So
hold on, Busta. So he did drop some shit.
No. All the old shit, bro. I've been on my When Disaster Strikes, Extinction Level Event, The Coming, Genesis, Anarchy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't Safe No More, The Big Bang Theory. Back on my bullshit.
Oh, really?
I've been on that, and then my Freddie Gibbs too. You know what I'm saying? So I've just been, bam. I've been on some others and the sounds you need by various artists. Now, who I am looking forward to dropping, because it is coming out soon, is Reflections of Self. That's that new Stally. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stally finna drop some new stuff.
Yeah, man, I ain't heard Stally in a minute, man.
He finna drop something new,
heard him in a minute, man.
I'm excited to get that. He got the beard. He done went bald, and he done tatted the whole Nefertiti on his head. He got a whole headpiece.
A tattoo on his head?
Yeah, he got a clean headpiece.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that bitch clean, bro. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do on mine, because I'm going to end up getting a headpiece. I've been doing it.
That's going to be your former hair?
funnily so. The nigga has a hairline with the
tattoo.
tattoo.
I'm gonna ask that because I noticed a lot of niggas shit. Jamie Foxx did it too, and I don't even understand because that nigga can grow hair. But Jamie Foxx got his head tatted, bro. Like that nigga gets a bald. That nigga gets a bald face. Yeah, like he likes the bald face look.
Room, nigga. I think that's where he gets his hair from.
Oh, that's where you think he get it from?
I think so.
Okay. That can make sense.
And that's why he have different hairlines. If you've seen Jamie Foxx's movie,
different movies,
he has
man.
different hairlines in every movie. He might have the January hairline here and then the November hairline over here. You know what I'm saying? He get the February hairline. You feel me? Like he has different months of hairlines,
have different seasons for his shit.
The fall hairline where it falls back just a little bit. The spring hairline, it springs forward. It's like time change. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Jamie Foxx has different hairlines, bro. You must introduce me to your wig guy. You know, nah. But I'm gonna get a headpiece. I don't really know how I wanna. You know, it sounds.
Get that spray.
That's what I said. I'm gonna give me a headpiece. That's what I said. Yeah, it's going down.
Boy, Fleetwood gonna get some extensions. Hold up.
Hold
shit.
Up. I'm gonna put the extension. I'm gonna get the 32. Ain't that what that's called? The 32 piece?
I don't know.
Oh, bro. Let me find out. I'm out here getting 32 pieces, bro. The only time you ever see me with that shit on is Halloween, because I still want to get the what they call that whole with the swoop that went up with the niggas used to have back in the 50s when they be on the doo-wop shit. That hairdo like James Brown had. I still want that shit, bro. So, but that's got to be some Halloween shit on the movie set, right? Hey, when you're bald headed, it's a straight canvas. You can do what you want, right? As y'all know.
Yeah.
It just because it be people out there that don't know niggas be bald when they wear hats all the time and shit. I'm bald headed, straight like that. Just know that. The canvas is here.
About right.
That's my music shit going
That's
on.
Your music?
What you got on your what you jamming?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been in and out of town so much, man. I've been jamming the same shit. So I ain't gonna mention the shit I mentioned on last episode, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm only gonna bring up movies.
Nigga, you still tell them the new viewers what you been jamming, bro.
Well, I mean, like I said, I downloaded the new Gucci today. After you mentioned it to me, I downloaded that, so we can shout out Gucci again on that. And on that other aspect, I'm gonna have to shout out the same niggas I've been shouting out. So you gonna have to check on my nigga Casanova. Oh, but I can bring up a old school nigga. Well, not an old school nigga. I mean, old school album, man. That 30 Days, 30 Deaths 2.
Killer.
That boy Killer Calleon. The reason why I'm jamming that is if y'all ain't heard, October is my month. That's my birth month. I just turned 30, dirty 30. So I told myself that I was going to be jamming 30 Days, 30 Deaths 2 all month. 30 for 30 for 30, if you get what I'm talking about. 30 on me and 30 on Killer. You know what I'm talking about? So I've been jamming that nigga shit. And I ain't just been jamming that. I've been jamming his other shit too. You know, the 30 Days, 30 Deaths 1, the first one, the original one that came out in 2015. You know what I'm talking about? I've been jamming that one too. And all them hoes hard, man. That nigga freestyling is impeccable, man. I really fuck with that nigga, man. Killer, come on, hop on podcast with us one time, man. Go hit us with a freestyle and let us ask you some questions, man. Let us probe you one time, get inside your mind. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not trying to probe you, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not trying to probe you, bro.
When you ask a nigga question, you basically probing a nigga, bro. So that's why I made that comment. Like, that's my metaphor for saying asking you questions, bro. I'm gonna probe your mind one time. You know what I'm talking about? See, you thinking on some Diddy type shit when that nigga was on that movie talking about let me fuck your mind. I ain't trying to do that, Killer.
No, it's just,
I ain't trying to do that.
It's just let me probe you. It was just
no homo. Let me add no homo to that shit then. Fuck it then. You know what I'm talking about?
Thank
shit.
you.
Goddamn, dog. I ain't even like that. I'm a player.
Hell, I'm a player too, goddamn shit. What that mean though, nigga? Yeah, you still phrasing, motherfucker. Shit. You say the shit, goddamn.
Shit, man.
Let me probe you.
Yeah, man. So the other nigga I've been fucking with, just to let y'all know, is my nigga, the baby, man, Kirk. Out, you know what I'm talking about, out now, check that nigga out, man. And Boosie Badass again, man.
Already.
And then the other nigga I can say is Jag, man. Jag dropped the EP. That bitch is hard. It's either EP or album, I'm not sure. But the Lauren Miller Act 1, that shit hard than the motherfucker. I actually fuck with that nigga. I think he up north, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, east or whatever, northeast, whatever it is. You know, up north. New York type nigga.
Yeah. No,
so I'm like I said, I really wanted to jump into movies and shit.
Let's do it.
So.
Jump up in there. What you got?
Okay.
You already on it.
Well, if I'm gonna jump into it, man.
Your movies looking
like I said, I've been on the road a lot, man. So I'm just gonna mention a couple TV shows that's been crossing. That I've been fucking with. This crossed my mind, man.
Okay,
you know what I'm talking about? That I just want to shout out. I want to shout out House of Cards, man. Because if you ain't never fucked with House of Cards, please check that shit out.
I haven't.
It's an interesting show, man. I do hate that they let one of my niggas go from House of Cards because that nigga got caught up on that molesting kids type shit.
Yeah.
The what's the name nigga? I can't think of his
the
name,
white
bro.
Cat, man.
Yeah, the white cat, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Let me look that nigga up.
Is Don
time,
Cheadle on House of Cards?
No.
He on something, man. He on one of them shows like House of Cards, man.
Yeah, man. That nigga, House of Cards, bro. I'm about to pull up Kevin Spacey. Yeah, Kevin Spacey got caught up on that bullshit, so they let that nigga go, man. So he ain't in the show no more. Honestly, that's why I've slowed down on watching it because he's not in it, man. Kevin Spacey, get your shit back together, man. Fuck, man. Goddamn, man. And you know what? Speaking on him, I'm gonna go and mention another show that I really fuck with, The Chi. I fuck with that show hard than a motherfucker. Yeah. The Chi and my nigga from that show got caught up too, and they done kicked him out of the show. And I don't even know how the new season gonna be.
Oh, first of all, they didn't.
Well, he didn't get caught up on no molesting shit, but he got caught up on
his attitude. His name is Jason, bro. But and to tell you the truth, as a movie, his name Jason Mitchell. Yeah. About right. As an actor, bro, he had just came into the game on the cool. He ain't been in the game long. As an actor, he was a shining star, bro.
Like that nigga was really on his shit, bro.
To him disappoints me, bro, because you know I do a little acting and shit like that here and there, but looking at his style, I was like, bro, that nigga right there go hard. Like I could take pieces from how he do his thing, incorporate it, and do my thing too.
Facts.
So I was looking at his career and the things that he was doing in such a short time and was like, yo, this nigga is gonna be great, bro. If he just keep on his path, he gonna be great. But his fucking attitude and his pride, bro, took him out the game. That and not being able to goddamn cool out, which still will go with your pride and your attitude, is what took him the fuck out. Fucking around with these ladies and all that extra shit, yo. If you just look at the track record of whatever happened to him, it was like 3 main incidents from watching NWA.
Yeah,
the shit that happened with him and the female in real life on that, to the United Airlines, the Delta Airlines shit, and then to the Chi. Like that shit right, those 3 things right there. It's like, my nigga, come on, bro, you better than that, and that shit took you out. So now it's like, I'm not saying that you can't get your shit together and get back in the game. It's gonna be up to you to do that. It'd be dope, Jason Mitchell, if you hear this shit, bro, like real shit. It's up to you to get back in the game, but you gonna have to change some shit about yourself, my nigga, because with them situations, you make it hard for a motherfucker to want to work with you. I just moved it so it wouldn't do it,
bro. I was like, hold on, bro. If I hear this gum, dog, one more time, bro.
You know
God damn, dog.
I heard it, goddamn it. It's gonna be hard for. That's why they're not working with you. You know how many things he had lined up, bro? He had like 3 major things lined up after the shot that they fired him from that shit because of this, bro.
He had a movie on Netflix that he was about to star in. Like the nigga was on his shit, bro. I really like him as an actor, man. I really like this nigga as an actor, bro.
He's dope as an actor,
so,
man.
I hope you get your shit together. Don't be on that Nicolas Cage shit, bro. Man, that's why Nicolas Cage broke right now, bro.
Just get your shit together.
That's why I'm not gonna say he broke, but he getting broke, bro. In fact, I was in the Bahamas. They was telling me that nigga whole goddamn property on the island is for sale right now. The bank took it from him, bro.
Damn, bro.
Don't end up like Nicolas Cage, bro. Another show. Or is it a show or is it a movie that I want to mention? Man, I want to mention Blank Man, bro. I'm gonna mention that because I didn't watch Blank Man like 3 times in the past maybe 3 days, bro. I've been watching it almost every day. Blank Man is crazy. That nigga Damon Wayans is ridiculous in this movie, bro. And it's a classic. I've seen it before, so this ain't my first time watching it. But that shit just funny.
Shout out to Robert Townsend.
Man.
That's a Robert Townsend film. Shout out to Robert Townsend. Where the hell you at, Robert Townsend?
Fuck, man.
We need more of your genius out here too.
What? Like the old school shit need to come back, bro. Like, because you know what's funny? It's a lot of times when you watch old school movies, it make you think. You be like, damn, man. Imagine if they did this type movie with the type of technology they have now. That movie would be a hit, nigga.
Since they remaking everything.
First off, the Wayans family, the money they got,
oh yeah,
would triple. It would quadruple, my nigga. It would, bro, because You gonna want to see it with the graphics they got, with all the shit they got. Imagine it. It's crazy. And they have a lot of hit fucking movies. Yeah. That whole family, man.
Well, you see Marlon right now. You see what he did when he did that movie. He working with that new technology. That's how he did the new thing on Netflix.
Sextuplets. Shout out Sextuplets. That is a good ass fucking movie. I'm gonna shout that out.
He uses some of that stuff, so I believe that eventually, if he influences them, which I'm sure he can, but if that's even a direction that they looking towards, I'm pretty sure that they'll come out and do some shit like that, bro. Like they have nothing but opportunity to do that. That's a very talented family. And more than just that talented family, all you out there that's actually doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Know that these are afforded to you, these luxuries, if you know how to get them. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, real shit. What else you got?
Big facts, man. Another movie, my last movie of the day I'm going to shout out is going to be Gemini Man, and I figured this is something me and Fleetwood can go ahead and speak on because the fact he watched it before me. I went to see it yesterday in the movies, man. Great fucking movie.
Okay.
Go ahead and get your perspective on it, man, and I'm gonna hit you with mine. We can chime in and back and forth.
Okay,
with
so
it,
I like the last week when we was gonna talk about it. I honestly feel like to me that is one of my favorite Will Smith movies, and I'm saying this on the iRobot level because Will Smith is great for when it comes to sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is one of my favorite Will Smith sci-fi movies because you got to look at how old he is, man. His athleticism in that movie. The storyline of that movie, everything about that movie was dope, bro. Like the whole 9-10 was live. I'm like, yo, Will, you gotta continue this. This can't just be no one movie thing, bro. Like it has to be more. It just has to be a saga. It has to be a saga. I feel like that's just everything about the movie was just cool, man. Y'all got to see that. Y'all got to see it.
Yeah, man.
You got to see it.
You know what I have to say about it is I'm gonna speak on his perspective of it, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Don't give too much away.
I'm not gonna give too much away. Only thing I can say is, after this movie, it's only two things I can hope to happen. Either he makes another one, a sequel to it, or he goes ahead and makes a movie with Liam Neeson, the nigga from The Matrix, the same nigga from John Wick. The reason why I say that is, and I'm gonna tell y'all why.
That's not Liam Neeson.
I'm sorry, what's his name?
Tom Cruise. I mean, not Tom Cruise.
Oh no, you this nigga didn't just say Tom Cruise, nigga.
Yeah, no, I mean, players fuck up the Keanu Reeves.
Thank you, Keanu Reeves. I apologize, people. Keanu Reeves, yes. My mouth dropped. I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
When you said Liam Neeson, I was just thinking too quick.
Yeah, I was too. My bad.
Special set of skills?
Yeah, that's right. You sure right. Shit,
but sure right. If he make a movie with that boy, man,
what's his name again?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah. If Will Smith make a movie with Keanu Reeves, that shit gonna be hitting. I'm gonna tell you why. Keanu Reeves, his fighting and his shooting game and John Wick is impeccable. I've never seen nothing like that in any. No, I know he does this shit in real life, but I'm saying this shit is impeccable. The shit you see in the movies. Will Smith's fighting, his fist game in this movie,
that boy's on.
Was amazing. Like he gave it to you on a John Wick level of fighting. This nigga was throwing them hoes.
That's that Crave Mega.
What?
Crave Mega.
He
shit.
was throwing them hoes, nigga. Throwing them hoes. The fight scenes in this movie were impeccable.
Them niggas is tough.
What? Tough niggas, man.
And then the niggas from 3-story windows and getting up and fighting. Them niggas is tough.
And then the nigga who getting hit with it, he eating them hoes.
Niggas is
I
tough
was like,
on them hoes, bro.
Man, this nigga is doing the fool in this movie, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go see it again, Will. I'm gonna go see it one more time, Will. I am.
That's one of them when it come on cable. I'm watching it every time.
What?
I'm watching it every time it come on cable.
That's gonna be like an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah,
that shit come on TV. You watch it every time, bro. What?
I'm gonna own it. Yeah, that was a good one, bro.
That's good. That's
a nice little lineup for you right there.
Big facts.
Let me see what I got going on in the movies. First of all, y'all need to go see Jexy if y'all need a really good laugh. Great movie. Okay. It's about the cell phone. And that's all I'm gonna give you. Great movie to see. I enjoyed the whole thing. I pretty much laughed from beginning to end. It was great. Let's see. I'm going to the movies tomorrow because Zombieland 2 is out, and I'm gonna go see that tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that because all you Zombieland lovers out there, y'all know part 1 was the shit. So
I love Zombieland.
You already know part 2 is.
I love Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, man. Hey, H-Town, that's a Texas boy. You got to. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be live. I can't wait to see that tomorrow. As far as like movies and stuff like that is concerned, I Y'all gotta watch that Deion Cole if y'all out there watching Netflix, man. Watch that new Deion Cole. That shit is hilarious. Hilarious. As far as TV is concerned, Black Jesus is back on. So if you don't know about Black Jesus, watch it. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy is back out. I just caught up last night. It's 4 episodes. 3 episodes in, the 4th one's coming up. And it comes on every Thursday. So make sure. Desus and Mero is back on. If y'all don't know about that.
I wonder when we do a podcast with other people, are they going to tell you, man, you know you got gum in your mouth?
Yeah.
That's going to be funny. When we do a podcast with some important people, or we just doing some desperate people in general, they're going to be like, nigga, do you got gum in your mouth? Or person, do you got gum in your mouth? And it's just going to be funny as shit.
I'm going to be like, yeah,
It's like I hear him moving it every time he say something.
I do. Y'all should hear this nigga when he eat.
Oh, I don't give a damn. I can kind of eat my food, but I'm not eating on podcast. Thank you very much.
I ain't eating
on podcast.
Am I eating on podcast?
Either. Yes, you are.
I'm chewing gum.
Yes, you are. That shit going from left to right.
But I ain't eating. I ain't eating. I'm chewing gum.
I can chew like a cow all day. They ain't gonna know it.
I chew gum, people. All right? This is what I do. Okay?
What the hell?
I chew gum, goddammit.
You didn't just do that.
Let me let y'all get some of that in your ear holes. What'd he say? Let me probe your ear holes with that one right there. But no, let me see. It's a plethora of good things out there for you all to watch. Okay. I'm currently in the moves of getting back on my book reading as well. I'm reading a book called 40 Acres, and it's a thriller. I'm not gonna give you guys anything about that right there. I'm almost done with it now, but it is a really good read. It's different. And it's a good read. I'm more Stephen King and things of that nature when it comes to it. But this and real life shit and shit about us as a people, I'll be with that numerology and stuff like that too. But yeah, y'all gotta get with it if you want a good book to read right now. Shout out to Pocahontas Hootie. She put me on that right there. Shout out to you for that. Great book. I'm going to have your book back to you soon. I know I sat on that book for a long time before I opened up the first page, but it's open and I'm back.
Already.
Get it.
Already. So that is a day in movies and music.
Yeah.
From us, Prospective Opinions. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, good damn day.
Already. So let's go ahead and jump into
the story of the day. What we talking about today?
Yeah, you know what? We're going to do it first and then we can bring that in. That's fine. Let's do it. Yeah. So our topic of the day, the perspective topic of the day is going to be drugs.
Drugs.
Yes. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody loves drugs, even if they don't say it.
Yeah.
You got a lot of quiet motherfuckers about drugs.
Boy.
And you know what? And it's funny when we mention drugs, you got all kinds of drugs.
Oh, hold up before you finish. I gotta do it like this because it just hit me in the head with it. I'm gonna hit you niggas like Pimp C said. I got a thing, you got a thing, everybody's got a thing. Now, if you admit it or not, those words are true. I got a thing, you got a thing, everybody got a thing. And today, what is your thing when it comes to drugs?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I hear that. Yeah, man. So there's a lot of drugs. Like I said, hell, I don't even know the half of them.
Shit, there's so many.
I don't know. Yeah, there's so many goddamn drugs. It's ridiculous. But the drugs that I'm gonna speak on today, well, at least out of my mouth, is gonna be weed.
Stay off the weed.
The weed, man.
Stephen A. Smith should definitely smoke weed.
I know a lot of motherfuckers that should smoke weed, but we can't say. Excuse me. I burped again. We can't say he don't smoke weed. Reason why I say that is, man, you know what?
Off the weed.
You know what? It's funny. And the reason why I'm saying this, man, I went to a distillery, and our story of the day is gonna go in more detail. But I went to a distillery in San Diego, man, and it's funny. The first time I went, I was shocked and surprised this type of people I seen in the line at the distillery.
Everybody,
like everybody.
It's not
like
a
your grandmama, like your grandmama,
yeah,
your cousin. the nurse that you go to,
the librarian,
like
the
it's
custodian.
Thank you, your school principal,
your principal, yeah,
like
your
you'll be amazed the type of people that you see in the line at the distillery. Like it would shock you because these the same motherfuckers that'll turn their nose up to you or do anything else, and you wouldn't even know that they smoked weed, man.
White, black, blue, purple.
Thank you, all
green
colors.
People, everybody.
Shit,
weed don't discriminate, man.
It does not. So
that's
you shouldn't either.
Why we can't? Why we see that? Why like is weed the natural?
Why can't we get the weed to bring us together?
Exactly.
As a people.
It do when we have shows. Why can't it do it in real? No, why? Because they trying to keep the weed away from us in the South like that too. In all these states.
And speaking,
I think they know we'll come together if they legalize weed,
bro.
And
speaking on that, man, it's funny. I was talking to a taxi driver out there too, man, and I was asking him. I said, "So how does it work, man? When y'all have to do drug tests at work?" He said, "Man, it's actually simple at my job because the fact that it's legal in that state. So if they make us do a drug test, the first thing to ask is, have we smoked weed any days leading up to the drug test?" And he said yes. He said the reason why they answer the question yes is because if we answer the question yes, they're not gonna drug test you.
Right. I mean, because you're being truthful, especially when it's legal. I mean, it's not a lie.
It's because it's legal, so it ain't like you a frequent smoker.
Right.
So if you say yes, when you did it within the upcoming days, they ain't gonna ask you.
Shit, even if you was a frequent smoker, as long as you was truthful in a place where it's legal,
so it's amazing, man. Like I feel like the Constitution made everybody in America, everybody in the U.S. soil, made us equal as people. The Constitution, though, the goal of it, supposedly.
Or something like
but y'all are going against the Constitution, my opinion, and I really wanted to bring this up.
It still was a whole day.
Y'all are going against the Constitution when y'all have certain states that has more privileges than other states. I don't agree with that shit. Why does Colorado get to have weed? Why does Nevada get to have weed? Why does California get to have weed? That's bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's a little more than the Constitution when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, bro, because that's completely bullshit. That's bullshit.
They still say that some of that shit, some of the federal laws ain't even like they haven't passed the federal side of it, but they just still statewide say that it's legal. So it's almost like the feds could come in and do what they want anytime they want to.
It's baffling, man.
It's stupid as fuck.
And then we watch these cartel shows and shit about the cocaine and weed and the heroin and all this shit. We know what the fuck y'all was doing back in the day. Y'all was the ones funding this shit. We know the government was funding this shit. First off, because you know why? Ain't no way in hell they would have been able to get that shit in the United States.
Not in the mass ass quantities like they doing. Not in the mass
ass quantities like they doing. Ain't no way in hell they would flooded, bro.
But nigga, that's on that blow shit.
Nigga, Katrina and Harvey put together, they flooded this bitch.
And then some.
Like, goddamn, bro. Like, y'all niggas was funding this shit, regardless if y'all want to say it or not. They got documentaries, they got reports, they got everything. People can pull up shit.
They America, nigga.
We know y'all funded this shit, but yet y'all want to play a hate. Y'all want to discriminate.
Nigga, discrimination is real, man.
What? Come on, man.
Discrimination is real, and when it's your own government, it's even more cold.
And then the bad thing about it is the tax on this shit is actually great. It's actually helping states. California is profiting, not profiting in a good way. They're thriving off the selling of weed.
Yeah, that's a $1 billion.
Why? Because
business.
Their schools are getting cuts out of this shit.
Yeah. It's a multi-billion-dollar business.
Everybody getting cuts out of this shit. Go to Colorado, they're thriving out of this shit.
Thriving. All of the states you got
certain states that's out here.
Texas,
that's struggling.
We ain't struggling, but we could be doing a whole lot better too.
We can be doing a whole lot better
with these billions coming in on this business. We could be doing a whole lot better.
And see, you know what? I say I'm gonna go ahead and say Texas is struggling. The reason why?
Shit.
Because we got so many schools that they have been threatening to shut down or they have shut down.
You know why, man? But you know why that is? That's because they not putting their resources into the right areas, and I don't think that they feel like school is important as it fucking is.
You're saying that though, right? You saying that?
Yeah,
though, right?
not real.
Colorado, Nevada.
Because they got their priorities
they
together.
don't have to. They don't have to worry about putting money in certain areas.
And we shouldn't.
Why? Because they have that good ass tax on their weed. They can put the money wherever the fuck they want.
It's because of the weed, is what he said.
Yes. I mean, so if we did that shit, we wouldn't have to worry about. We don't have to cut out money to this area and do that. No, the weed money. The tax off that shit. The tax is so high. You can put that shit towards a million fucking things.
But watch this though. You could also think about it like this: a flip side to that shit. Okay, so look, I don't feel like we struggling, right? I just feel like funds are being misappropriated and put in different places that they shouldn't be put in.
That's true.
So what if we get that weed money and it come down? That's billions of extra dollars for them to misappropriate.
It's possible, but I don't see it happening because
it'll
the fact
be harder.
That I don't see it happening
because now we know
because
that money coming from there that you should put over here.
They have to treat it like gambling money. They have to treat it like they treat it, and it's the truth. Gambling money, percentage of that money goes to schools, which
would be something that they would have to put down.
Which is I still think is incredible because as much as people go buy lotto tickets and scratch offs, our schools should be well funded.
Should be, but you're right. Then they shutting down schools. They shutting down schools that shouldn't be shut down. Now, granted, there's some schools that I ain't gonna say that should because everything about it is a hell no. So I understand that, but at the same time, maybe if you had the right funding, those schools wouldn't be a hell no, be a hell yeah. You got the right people in place to teach these students and the right curriculums, the right everything that we need to bring the school up to code.
That's facts.
Instead of saying we don't got enough money in this district to do it.
That's facts.
And in that, I will say, if they because I ain't saying if, hey, we need to put a petition together so we can get this weed down here now. When they make it happen, if we put something on the paperwork to where the percentage, like you're saying, go into the schools, that'd be dope. Because then they can't deny it.
They can't deny that. Anyway. They're going to have to do it anyway.
Yeah, because you're going to have to make these funds go somewhere.
They're going to have to treat it like gambling money.
You're going to have to put these funds somewhere positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty sure some of it's gonna get misappropriated.
And if they don't do it here, if they don't do it in Texas, man, at least do it in Louisiana. Because you've already legalized gambling out there. Is gambling legal? You might as well make the weed legal out there too.
Yeah, and go ahead and legalize gambling in Galveston, like it used to be back in the day. Yeah, we used to have casinos in Galveston. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
And then if you do that, then legalize the weed on the water. We got a casino over there by Lake.
First off, pause. Weed is legal on the water anyway.
Nah, okay.
It is.
Go to Galveston and smoke weed free if you want to.
No, you know why? You remember when we was on that boat?
No,
we was on that boat
out in the water.
They said yes. If you go out in the water, a certain distance.
It's federal then. That's why you gotta go out there for.
Why is the gambling legal?
Because you can't do it in state. Once you get in the federal, you can. That's what they were saying. That's why you take you off an hour out, and then the waters change from the state. It's like federal, then you can do it.
Okay.
So I ain't saying that the weed is legal, but I'm saying gambling is out there.
That can make sense.
But we didn't have to go that far. They used to have it here, like on land. They used to have casinos on the Strand in Galveston.
Yeah.
So if they put them back, go ahead and legalize the weed at least on the water like that.
I feel
bring some money into Galveston. Bring some more money into that to like that, and then it's bring some money back out and let it pass back. They got a casino in goddamn the lake, past Conroe.
Oh, you on in Livingston?
Livingston. They got a casino out there.
Gambling is legal in Livingston.
So if that's the case, then they might as well go on.
I know that.
That's true. If we could at least just get certain parts that have weed in Texas, like over there, and you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
That'd be dope.
That's right.
At least we know we can go over there and
you got to go through some country to get to Livingston, man. Brookshire grocery store and everything.
All that right there, man. Just get shit 59 off and let's get it, man. Mm-hmm. Shit, but I wouldn't. I'm 45 south. I'm on the water with mine.
Exactly.
I'm in Galveston with mine. You tell me it's legal in Galveston, then I'm immediately trying to go find a house out there to buy. Yeah, we get the beach house for real.
Exactly, man. So. Like I said, we wanted to chime in on these drugs, man, and we're gonna have more drug topics for y'all. The reason why I'm saying that is because we don't want to hold y'all too goddamn long. So the other topics we're gonna talk about other drugs.
What's your favorite drug?
We might even bring some movies into them because they got some movies that talk about certain things like Snowfall.
Movies.
Is it Snowfall?
That's a TV show. Y'all should be on it.
Yeah. So,
Snowfall, but Blow,
like Ozark, all that. So we gonna chime in. We gonna give y'all a perspective about these drugs with certain movies and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
We to be continued, but what's your favorite drug? You can hit us up, Prospective Opinions Houston.com or Houston Perspective Opinions Houston at gmail.com.
You know that's correct. Saying? Or hit us up on IG in the DM.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
what's
about? Hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on all that shit.
Tell us why it's your favorite drug. Ain't nobody discriminating on it, man.
Ain't
nobody
no snitches either, so don't get it twisted. We ain't snitching.
We ain't saying names, but if you got a funny story, we let a nigga tell the story.
Let us tell your story.
We ain't gonna say your name,
we'll do it for you.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no discrimination, man.
And you know what? Speaking on telling stories, we're gonna tell y'all. In fact, I'm gonna let Fleetwood tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of my story, and I'm gonna let Fleetwood tell y'all.
Oh yeah,
man.
We'll give it to him then.
Man,
This is the life and times of Nax and Black coming up on you.
We got the life and times
of
Nax and Black. You know, yes indeed, man. Yes indeed.
Please believe.
So we're gonna bring y'all in on the life and times of Nax and Black, man. So we had a lovely birthday weekend, and I'm not talking about my birthday. It was Fleetwood's birthday, and we went to San Diego. Our first time going to San Diego,
that was
man.
2 years ago.
So we hit the spots, you know what I'm talking about. We hit the spots, you know what I'm talking about.
A couple of dispensaries out there. Yeah, we hit it. Well, I hit 3. Y'all got to go to 2. Y'all left a day early, so the next day I went to another one. I went to Golden State Greens the third day.
Yeah, you did.
We went to Urban Leaf the first day.
Yeah, we went to Urban Leaf. Shout out Urban Leaf.
Shout out Urban Leaf. Shout out Golden State Greens. Shout out Mind. Mind something was the one upstairs. That was the one we went to. That
So
with the cookies.
Man. So, but we was in Urban Leaf, man, and they had these cookies, man, and I was hungry, so I bought some cookies. I am not an avid weed smoker.
And
I am not even a weed smoker.
And he wasn't an edible nigga neither.
Yeah, I wasn't. Never. I'm not an edible nigga. None of that. So I got some cookies. I'm hungry. So we get
this
in.
Nigga,
so I bought the cookies, right? So we in the lift. We headed to old San Diego to go eat because you know that's where you get the good ass authentic Mexican food out there in San Diego. So we headed that way. I'm in the cab. In the lift, you know what I'm talking about, and I'm eating these motherfucking cookies.
Unbeknownst to me, I know nothing.
I'm eating them starving, eating these hoes, eating them like I got some milk next to me.
Cookies from the dispensary, mind you.
Man,
this nigga's tan.
Don't tell him, Fleetwood.
Let's not just say tan them up. He ain't eating them like, you know, but he eating them though. They not no regular. First of all, they 10 milligrams a piece, right? We get out there. We go sit down and we eating. I'm waiting till we eat. I want to get me a good margarita in me. Then I'm gonna do my thing too. I look over, my brother going hard. You know, he geeked up. He geeked up. That he was feeling good. I'm like, man, what the hell? What's wrong with you, bro? You been smoking, nigga? Nah, I ain't been smoking. I just had me some of them cookies, bro. You had some of them cookies, bro? Yeah. How many you eat, bro? Yeah, I had about 3.
About right.
Man, that's 10 milligrams a piece. But that nigga on 30 milligrams his first time. I couldn't do nothing but laugh at it. Cause see, the thing about it was he was just goofy. So you know what I'm saying? And it was funny. He was being funny, so it is what it is. But that nigga was on 30 milligrams, and I'm laughing to myself because I'm like, this nigga don't know how high he about to be though. Man. And it's his first time. Jeez Louise, Mary, Mother, and Joseph. This boy finna be flying. But yeah.
Yes, indeed. He is exactly correct. Because it's funny. Because soon as it kicked in, fully for me, it fully kicked in after we ate.
Oh my God.
It was no, but you know what? I knew, you know how you know when you high? When you can tell yourself, man, I'm high. I knew it at that point when we was at the restaurant getting the drinks.
Yep.
I was like, I'm high, bro.
Yep.
I was like, I'm high. I knew that point. And then after we left the restaurant, it was like it intensified.
You know a nigga high when they blink slow.
So I was walking everywhere. Everywhere I was walking, it felt like I was walking on eggshells. So I was walking on my tippy toes and I was walking slow because I didn't want to fall sideways.
But he was moving fast.
What? I don't know that part. I just knew I was trying to walk slow and not trying to fall. But every person that passed me, I cracked a joke on their ass.
That is why that's funny, because he felt like he was moving slow and all of that right there, but that nigga was going hard. He was
I roasted. I swear I roasted everybody that walked past me. Like I was just laughing. Like I was laughing at myself too, included. Yep. Like it was ridiculous.
It was great. That was great.
We went to the club, and there was this club that was downstairs, and it took me the longest to get downstairs. And then when we got downstairs, they had this crazy ass door with an eye on it. Yeah. And then you had to go in there, and then I'm in there, and I'm high, so it was ridiculous, man.
It was great. I was just on a brownie, and I was, I'm on 10 milligrams. He's on 30. I'm good though. Like I'm like,
it was extremely crazy.
It was great though,
man. After we left the club, I went back to the room, man. I couldn't go to sleep. I was scared to go to sleep. I was terrified to go to sleep because I felt like my body was gonna lift me up out of these windows, and I was gonna fly away.
That's a good high right there, huh?
Like I was really scared. y'all don't understand. Like, y'all hear me say this shit calmly. I was terrified to go to fucking sleep. I was terrified because I felt like I was going to float the fuck away.
Oh, man. Good times.
Like a balloon, man. You know, a balloon that goes straight to space. I didn't want to go out there. I ain't got no goddamn space gear.
You ain't got no gear, bro.
What?
You ain't gonna be able to breathe up there.
Man, I was terrified.
Stratosphere, exosphere.
I was terrified. So y'all
out of there.
Like I say, man.
When you do drugs, use them wisely. If you're gonna do, I'm not telling nobody
Facts.
to go do no drugs, but
Facts.
if you're gonna do drugs, use them wisely. You know what I'm saying? Do drugs in moderation if that's your choice right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what anything you do, as they say. Do it in moderation. Don't jump out of the window on your first go and take 30 milligrams.
Do not think you Superman.
Start with 10. They usually are 10, and then they also sell them in 5 milligram doses. But if I'm coming from out of town to get me, don't you give me no weak shit. I want it strong right now. Give me everything. Give me everything. They got weed mints out there. Wow. It's so much. We got to get it together, H-Town. Texas, we got to get it together, man.
Yeah,
we need to come together and
legalize
and
it.
Get this stuff, man.
Legalize
They will put you on a new level out of town, bro.
Legalize
they have bike services that come and bring you weed, bro, like Uber Eats.
Yeah, bro.
Anything more than weed,
like
all that,
bro.
like Grubhub, you can
like
order
Grub,
on.
bro.
I have it, the app,
and they gonna deliver that shit to you, bro.
Yes,
like deliver it to you.
And they not tripping. You order it, they deliver it, it go down. They not tripping, man. You could be in the club and order. They gonna pull up on their bike, get your shit, and go about their way.
That's great, man.
The world.
That's great, man. What?
Turn up, man. Goddamn. Come on, Texas, man. We got to do better.
We have to do better. As a people, we have to do better, man.
Smoke weed every day. R.I.P. Nate.
Yeah, please R.I.P. him. He was a great one. He was a great one. Yeah, man. So on our upcoming episodes that we have that's going to be coming out for you guys to all check out, man, make sure y'all check out our cigar episode that we're going to be doing with a lovely businesswoman. Her name is Jennifer. So please check her out. Make sure you check out our special out of town episode where we're gonna have all 5 of the fellas in one room.
Oh yeah.
Going over the entire Vegas trip. That's gonna be the most hilarious episode.
This probably be pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great episode. So please check out that. Check out all the previous episodes that we have ever done here. Through Prospective. You know I'm talking about me, Fleetwood, and our special guest, one of our brothers from another mother,
Fat Mac,
man. Please check out all those episodes we've done as well, man. Put us out there, man.
Tell
share
a friend
our
to
stuff.
Tell 2 friends,
follow
man.
our stuff. Yeah, exactly, man.
Straight up.
Like show us the love. You know what I'm talking about, that you show your mom, man. If you rock with us, fuck with us, man. You know what I'm talking about. Put us out there for the world to see. You know what I'm talking about.
Go Stros.
It is funny because the lady, when I came to her, because I saw she was a businesswoman, and you know we trying to get ourselves out there. I was like, I said, I see you're a businesswoman with a lot of followers and this and that. Would you like to do an on-air interview telling us your story? You know what I'm talking about? And she was like, that sounds interesting. Can you tell us about your podcast? You know what I'm talking about? So I told her, I sent her the link so she can check us out. And the first thing she hit me back saying is, you guys are fun, you guys are funny, and y'all are very entertaining. And I respected that because I be telling Fleetwood, and Fleetwood be telling me all the time, man, I think we got one of the best podcasts. People that ain't really that seen us yet.
But you will. You keep your eyes open.
Yeah. So that's all we can really say, man. Keep your eyes open. If you fuck with us, you better fuck with us. Because if we blow up and you ain't there when we started, don't be trying to come when we ended.
Hey, fuck with us, don't fuck without us.
Big facts.
What about it, though?
Big facts. And on that note, you know we got our boy Beanie, the producer, who be hitting us up with those nice beats. You know what I'm talking about, Baltimore style.
Baltimore, stand up. Beanie, man, give me some go-go, baby. Give me some go-go.
So fuck with him one time. Beanie, the producer on the beat. Beanie, the producer on the beat. Hold up. Hey.
I am Fleetwood Black, a.k.a. Mr. I Love Tacos and Tequila. Let's talk about it, baby.
What? And what they gonna talk about?
They're gonna talk about everything.
Hey. And I am Mr. One Fish, Two Fish, Mr. Red Fish, Blue Fish. It's your boy Nick Mac Paddywhack.
Yeah.
And we at it again. And we out this bitch. Prospective opinions, baby.